Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a plan with me for last week, the week of October 15th through the 21st. I'm actually using kit leftovers this week, and these were actually a gift from my planner pen pal Cece. So I don't know who the kit is by or what it's called or anything, and this is all I have from it. I only have 4 full boxes, and I do have all the checklists, some quarter boxes and half boxes, and some little things, and even decorative washi. I don't have habit trackers or date covers or bottom washi or a lot of other things. I did print out some of my own stuff that I'm going to use, but it's mostly going to be a pretty blank spread. I don't know if I'm going to do tons of white space, but I might be forced to because of how little I have. But I did want to use these stickers to create a full spread because there's just so many of them, and I feel like I can probably do it. And there's also some deco here in a weekend banner, so it's like almost a full kit. It's like probably 2/3 of a kit. And it'll also be a good opportunity to bring in some other stickers and some washi that I'm going to try to use to fill in some of that space. So as usual, I'm going to start off doing the full boxes and headers and sidebar and anything else that I can find to put onto the spread for the main layout, and then I will come back for the day by day. So be right back. Okay, so I think I've done all I can, and it does look like a super empty spread, but I think I can fill it up. I did have to make some decisions on where to put the full boxes, so I did go through my pre-planner and chose days where they were kind of emptier. I didn't have too much going on, so that this would be able to take up the space, and then it wouldn't be taking away space from days where I had a lot going on. So I think it might work out. Looking at it, I probably will definitely have to try white space, but we shall see. And I did get a chance to use some of this Simply Gilded washi sample that I've been holding on to for quite some time. So it's good to finally get a chance to use up some of that. Although my cats keep getting a hold of them and they keep like chewing on the edges like that. Blech. I mean, I'm still going to use it, of course, because it's Simply Gilded washi, but it's going to have chew marks in it. Anyway, so let's get into the day by day. I don't know what I'm going to put here. I'm probably going to put some deco there. We shall see. I do have a lot of deco, so I'm going to put some down here and then some up there. Okay. So let's see. For Monday, I'm going to do the stuff in the to-dos first. A lot of icons going on there. So one of the things I had to do was book a rental car for my upcoming move to California, which is in 2 weeks. Maybe it's in less than that. I move on the 2nd, so that's in like just over a week, I think. It's coming up fast. So yeah, I'm gonna use a rental car instead of bringing my parents' car because it's a 3-day trip and I don't want my dad to have to drive it all the way back another 3 days because he has work, so it makes more sense to just rent one. And then I had to book an upcoming flight, which is the flight to visit my boyfriend in Indianapolis, and I'm going to do that right after I move, so it's going to be a very hectic month, actually, because that's going to be a long trip, and then I'm going to come back and then immediately go out again for Thanksgiving for another 5-day trip, so it's going to be a big month of travel, but, you know, it's kind of exciting that it's a new phase of life, so I'm still happy to do that. Actually, you know what? I don't want to use that plane sticker. I thought I did, but I didn't. Because honestly, I don't think I've even used any of these plane stickers at all. Like, this is my personal travel day sheet that I printed off for myself to use, and it's the only one I printed, and I haven't used any of the planes. I want to use the planes, dang it. But I'm going to use this one, which is specifically for booking flights, and I think it's the first opportunity I will have to use it. Because the only flight I've booked for myself before was probably before this sheet came out. Maybe it wasn't. Let me see if I can use a book flight sticker. I'm okay with that, overlapping that space a little bit, because need to fill up space. Okay, so book flight, book car. Okay, and one of them was doing my Instagram for new releases. So I had to print off more camera icons because you know how fast I go through those, like 2 to 3 a week. This week I think it's going to be 3 of them because I did an extra new release today on, actually no, 4, because I keep forgetting my Playing With Me is on Wednesday. So this week, I had a new release go out on Monday. I had one go out today, which is Wednesday, which is when I'm filming this. So then Thursday, this Playing With Me is going to be up, so I'll have to do another Instagram. And then Sunday, new releases. So yeah, I'm going to be using a lot. So I need more camera icons. I've decided I'm just going to probably draw myself a camera and like put that up in my shop as like a doodle. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to mark was dinner. So there's no, there's a few little things on here, but none of them are for meals. So I'm going to I'm gonna repurpose one. I'm gonna repurpose the asterisk because I have never found a use for the asterisk little thing strip. So I know I'm not going to use it for anything else. So I'm going to pull that in and then cover up the asterisk with a little fork and knife icon. I'm going to use this one. Like, these are icons I pulled from, or extras from other kits, so they don't like match colors perfectly, but it's close enough. Yeah, I don't want to use that one because it's clashing a little too much, because this is like a blue-green that's kind of more blue, and this is a blue-green that's more green. And this is like a pink that's more salmon. But you know what? Gonna do it anyway. Gonna hardly tell. So that, we went out to... Actually, no. That wasn't going out to dinner. That was me making dinner. Hang on. Okay, yeah, but that's the only other time I needed to use a dinner strip, so it's okay for me to do that. Okay, so 2 other things. I actually might be able to fill up this space pretty well. if I allow for a little bit of white space. Thank goodness this kit comes with so many full boxes, because those are real space takers. So let's use this one right here. Yep, look at that, slivers of white space. It's gonna be a white space kind of week. You know, it's funny because last week I said I was like terrified of white space, which I still kind of am, but this is like dipping my toes into it a little bit. Not committing to full white space, but allowing for some white space in my planner. I'm gonna master it eventually. Okay, so this is for printing and cutting. So let me grab those stickers, of which I have a lot and of which I go through really fast. I need like print and cut stickers from other shops. I think I have some like printable ones that I have yet to actually print out, so I need to make a point of doing that. Oh my god, don't even tell me I don't have any silhouettes. Wow. How did I forget to print those out? Because I wrote a list of all the things I needed to print out more of, and I guess that wasn't on it. Oh, well, it's going to be a pretty lonely print and cut kind of week. So we'll do, wow, that's embarrassing. Not really, it's disappointing that I would forget something so important. Gonna write that down immediately after this video. Okay, so there's print and cut. I do need to get some print and cut stickers from other shops. I think I have some coming in the mail, possibly. I think I have printers. I don't think I have any silhouettes, because all the silhouette stickers I see are silhouette portraits instead of cameos, and I have a cameo. Okay, so that is Monday. The movie I saw was it Atlantis? It was Atlantis 2, because last week I saw the first Atlantis. Not for the first time. I rewatched that, and then Atlantis 2 was the first time I had seen that, and oh my god, it's so much worse. It's so all over the place. It's like a series of 3 skits where like Milo and a few of his gang and then Kira go on to different places and like solve mysteries like frickin' Scooby-Doo, and they have like nothing to do with anything about Atlantis really. Well, I don't know, a little bit. There's like a little bit, but mostly it's all over the place. Like one of them's like about frickin' Odin from Norse mythology, and it's like, why? And one of them was the Kraken. The other one was this like lost city in the desert. It's like, that doesn't have anything to do with Atlantis. That's not even like the same mythology. Like, why? Why does that need to be a thing? So it felt weird. But, I don't know. It wasn't the worst thing ever. It was still definitely entertaining at points. Like, I'll give him that. But mostly it just felt like, why is this necessary? This doesn't need to be a movie. Which, you know, I'm sure a lot of the Disney sequels are like that, especially like the straight to DVD ones. So I'm gonna watch all of them, like I said. Gonna happen. Gonna watch all of them. Gotta judge them. Hopefully some of them will turn out better. Okay, so I put down 2 film strips. Those are for the 2 videos I filmed instead of using my own this week, because, okay, so I printed off a bunch here. This is what I would usually use, these film trackers from my own shop. But what I've decided with these trackers is that I'm actually going to be using these more in my pre-planner right here. So you can see I've already started using them. But because I only do rewrite spreads in my Erin Condon, I don't see that changing anytime soon. If I do pre-planning, it's going to be in my B6 just sending imprintables little thing here. So it makes sense for me to use these in there, because that I fill out every day. This, it doesn't make any sense for me to just like put the tracker in there and then check off everything that I did, because it's not like tracking. So I'm gonna try and experiment with that, because there's a bunch of ways to mark that you filmed something, and I don't want to be stuck just using my stickers. I want to be able to use all of the other film stickers that I have, and that will also allow me to use some of the overheads from my Sticker Addict full sheet, which I think are really nice, and I like those stickers. They're really detailed, and I want to be able to use them, so I'm going to be experimenting with different stuff. And then that is to mark Perry's, because that's where we went out to eat, and that was really good at happy hour. It's always really good. All right, okay, so I have only 3 more things to mark. Gonna make it count. Gonna bring in a full box for something that I originally did not even want to do a full box in, but kind of thinking that I need to take up that kind of space. I'm not even gonna white out that line, you can barely see it. So that is gonna be, let me get out my shopping sheet. This is gonna be to mark a trip to Marshall's. I'm gonna use my big Marshall's shopping bag. I only bought one thing there, so it's kind of weird that I'm marking it with a full box. It wasn't like a huge shopping trip. And that one thing I bought was these tweezers, these nice gold tweezers that I'm going to use for stickers. Actually came in a pack of 2, and the others are a different kind, so I'm using the ones that I think are best suited for stickers. But yeah, it was about time I got those, because I've been planning for like 4 months now at least. So July, August, September, October, yeah, 4 months, and I hadn't gotten stickers until hadn't gotten tweezers until last week, so I finally did. So that's marking that. And then 2 more things I wanted to mark. One of them I'm going to do Animal Crossing, and I'm going to do that the way I always do it, which is by using decorative washi and then layering over that the logo. And I am gonna overlap this a little bit, so I do need to make it more white space than usual, because I have washi that I could put down, but I'm trying to save that. So I'm only gonna use it if I have like a really big space that needs filling. Like probably I'll use some up there, I don't know. And I really want to white that out now. Is that what people do when they do white space planning? Do they like white out all of the lines here? I don't know, I think they do, because I don't remember seeing them. But I don't like, I don't remember a ton of people who do white space planning. The one that sticks out in my mind the most is Helen, the Coffee Monsters Co. She does white space planning, and I love watching the way she does it. But I think she does white that out. Yeah, that looks better. So there's that, and then the one thing I wanted to mark, I don't know, I wanted to maybe use a quarter box, but I only have 3. Would it look bad if I just did another full box or half box? Because I think I might actually be able to, with the amount of things that are half box worthy that I have in this spread. I don't super like that those 2 are back to back though. So here's what I'll do. I'll use this thin strip because it's the thinnest one I have, and I'll put those in between them. That way it's not 100% white space. There's just a little hint of no white space there. There, that looks not terrible. And then in order to mark that, I want wanted to use ice cream, but it's too big, so I'm gonna use a smaller ice cream. So I used my Yonanas machine, which is a machine that takes frozen bananas and makes them into like this nice soft serve consistency kind of, and you can like flavor it to be many different flavors. So I used it and flavored it to be mint chocolate, or not, just regular chocolate chip, and I put vanilla into it to make it more vanilla-y. It still kind of tasted like banana, but it was good. It was still an enjoyable treat. Like, you're not gonna fool yourself that it's ice cream. Like, there's no way, but it's still a nice, frozen treat. Okay, so that is Tuesday done. Now, let's go into Wednesday. So, Wednesday I had a bunch more things going on in the to-dos. Only 2 to-dos this week. It was very short. I think because I had pet sitting starting Wednesday, so after that, I don't have nearly as much to do. There's just like a handful of things that I alternate between when I'm at a house all alone with the dog. So I had to edit and upload my video, my plan with me, so that's what the laptop is marking. Then I had to, first I had to pack. So I'm going to, I think I used up all my pack stickers, so I can just write it in. But I did want to, I was originally going to use a suitcase, but maybe I want to use the actual girl in the process of packing, because I don't think I've used one of those before. And I need to give equal attention to all my stickers. So I'm going to kind of overlap it down there, which will give me room to put in my camera icon for my Instagram post. That works. And that is Wednesday's to-dos. So another thing I wanted to mark was reading my book. I'm going to use this one. Thankfully, I have a lot of stickers on this sheet that kind of match the color scheme of this kit, whatever kit it is. But yeah. So it's good to be able to use up some of those. Then I also went to the library to pick up to pick up that book, I think. I picked it up and started it that evening, so I was so excited about it. I'm not going to tell you about it because it's a nonfiction, like, how to do something that, like, I'm considering trying as a career, because right now I kind of need to try something new. And I'm only going to tell you what it is if it works out. I don't want to, like, talk all about it and, like, I don't know, get all excited if it doesn't. So, to the library, I was going to use a book icon for that. I think I can indeed fit a big one, so I can use this yellow one that doesn't super match the kit, but it works well enough. So that's the library. And then there's only 2 more things I wanted to mark. Actually, there's technically 3 if I include that one. I don't know if I can make this work, but I will try. So, okay, I have 5 of these strips, so that's kind of good. I can work with that. Might have to use some washi though. It's a little bit crooked, but I can live with that. So that one I'm gonna use for walking Clyde. He was the dog that I pet sat. You've seen him in my planner before if you've been following along with my videos. I have pet sat for him once before, pretty recently I think. But yeah, this was my second time doing that, and final time, because I'll be moving. And I also have another, well, I actually came back from that today, and then I have another gig starting tomorrow, which is also a repeat gig. I'll be going back to sit Roxy, for whom I've sat like what, twice now? Yeah. So it'll be time number 3. So she knows me really well. And I'll actually be able to walk her this time because I won't be laid up with the flu, you know, hopefully, knock on wood. So she'll be happy to get actual walks. So this was walking Clyde, and then I had 2 more nap time. And actually I think this was the last time I took any naps this week. I've been much better about that. I will use a quarter box because I need to use them up. And yeah, I guess I've just been so busy and not tired that I haven't been needing to take any naps. So it's kind of good because I feel like these are a waste of time and only something you should do if you really need it. Like if you can tell when you need a nap. Shouldn't just take one because they're like lazy or something. Or bored. That's the worst. Always got to be productive. That's like my motto, basically. So with all this extra space, I may put in some washi, and I'm probably going to put in some deco too. Let me just go ahead and do the washi right now, because I don't want to be pressured into putting like a huge piece of deco there when I can just do washi and then maybe do a smaller piece and then have more options for the bigger deco, because there is some like good sized deco in the kit that I was given anyway. But yeah, want to have more options. So there we go. It kind of looks good to bring it into the spread. I don't often bring in actual washi into the spread other than the bottom. Actually, I rarely use it on the bottom too. So it's kind of good that I have an opportunity to do that. All right, so Thursday was a little bit, I know I said more busy, but it's probably a little bit less busy. So we had another walk in Mr. Clyde. So I'm gonna do it the same way. I'm gonna grab this strip here, kind of leave a lot of room to overlap. Oh, and I once again forgot to white out this. Like, I'm terrible at remembering to white out things. It just like doesn't occur to me until after the fact. And then I'm usually good at spotting when something like needs to be whited out. But then that looks weird with all the rest that isn't whited out. I can live with that. Alrighty, so I actually only ended up walking him 3 times because he like got super lazy and didn't want to go anymore. And I got tired of dragging him out when he obviously didn't want to go. He would go for like one house, the length of one house, and then he'd be like done. Want to go back. Meanwhile, Roxy will walk as long as I want her to walk. She will go on a whole hike with me. So I'll kind of like that. But Clyde's really old, so it's like I can understand that. Alrighty, so let me get out my books strip again. Not strip. I need a book strip from my books sheet. So what color am I going to do on this day? So I used that one. I could use the darker pink. I could use the yellow, and I could use this greenish color, which I didn't think would match anything, but it actually matches this spread. I think I will have an opportunity to use one of each one. I'm going to save that for a day that I use more green. So it is nice to have those kind of options. and to use up some more stickers from this particular sheet. Alrighty, so yeah, so here's another example of where I use the functional tracking sticker in my pre-planning. So I can track the number of pages and the time there, and then here I can just write what book I read. Yeah, so it takes up less space. So that, and then I wanted to mark my show, which was The Office. And I actually finished season 8 last week, and oh my god, season 8 of The Office completely tanked. It just was terrible. Like, it started off bad, which is, you know, Michael left. Of course it's not going to be as good. But then it completely went against everything that was good about the show. It became like all about cringy and sad humor, and I don't want to watch that. It wasn't like good old-fashioned fun, just plain fun. It was just cringy and depressing. So wasn't happy with season 8, but like now I'm invested. I've seen 8 seasons of the show. I want to finish it off, and there's only one more season. So I'm gonna drag myself through season 9, and then that'll be it. And then I get to watch BoJack Horseman, which I am looking forward to. BoJack Horseman season 5, I believe. It's a fantastic show. Season 4 ended really well, so I'm excited about that. Alrighty, so that's going to be for designing stickers. I have a webinar I wanted to mark. I was going to use a TV icon, or TV strip, sorry. And then for my video games, let me just move this up a little more. For my video games, I'm going to put down some decorative washi and then put these stickers over that like I usually do. I put down 2 because I have to mark both of my video games. I have to like really do a lot of Minecraft before my trip to Indiana, because I'm working on a castle in Minecraft, and I said I'd show my boyfriend, and I want to get it done so I can show him in person instead of through just like screenshots or screen shares or something. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to visit him again, so I have to really finish that. I have to work to finish that, so I'm going to be doing a lot of Minecraft. And my webinar was about editing checklists, which is kind of fun. So then Friday, oh, very, very empty, but it does not look like there's a lot going on in my planner. So we'll see how this space fills up. I think I've been doing pretty well so far. Hopefully I can keep that up. So I'm going to do another Walk Clyde, do it in the same place because I'm boring, but I am going to remember to wet it out this time. And this was the last day I walked him before he was like no, and then I was equally like no, I'm not going to keep trying. So there is sticker number 3. And then I read my book again. And since I already brought in that color, now I feel like I can do this. It's like almost an exact match. I'm really pleased that that color actually came in handy. Alrighty, and then my 2 video games again, and then designing stickers again. So let me grab another full box. Ooh, running out. Let me see how many I need for Saturday and Sunday. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna use a quarter box. God forbid that I run out of boxes for things that I need to write in, because that'll be real white space. I'm not ready for that. It might happen though. We'll see. It'll look really weird compared to the rest of the spread, which is not white space though. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Okay, so let me actually mark down like icons here. Why did I get out this sheet if it doesn't have what I want on it? Okay, I obviously meant to get out the half sheet and I got out the full sheet, so that's useless to me. It's these stickers that I need. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's script on it I can use. Yeah, there's script. But it might be too big. I can cover up some. Actually, I'm probably just going to arrange that differently. Because I always talk about in my new release videos how I like to give people options on how to arrange my stickers in your planner. So you can do it horizontally, or you can do it vertically, which is better for white space planning because you're not limited to a half box in which my stickers do not comfortably fit, as I am demonstrating now, which is why I'm overlapping. So there you go. That looks a lot better. Ooh, learning some stuff today. Okay, so then let me do one over here, and obviously the script is not going to fit, no way, no how, so I will just write it in. And, oh, by the way, when I was talking about the filming overheads, I didn't realize I had examples right here. There are these stickers that I super love to use for planning. So those are ones I want to incorporate more into my spreads. Okay, so that is more designing. And then I wanted to do the same video game thing that I did down here. So I'm going to use another pair of washi strips there and do the same sort of thing. There we go. Yeah, and I did do Animal Crossing pretty much every day, even if there's days where I didn't put it down, I still did it. Actually, speaking of that, I can probably use that to fill up space there. I don't know though, because I don't want to use like a full box or quarter box. I'm kind of running out of washi. Let me see though, like what, do I need to do that again? Yeah, twice more. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna do one of these because I don't have any more Walking Clyde that I need to do. So I don't feel too bad about using those for other things, but I did forget to white out the back. Yeah, these stickers are kind of annoying me because they require me to do that, and then it like doesn't jive with the rest of the spread. If you have to like look at just this isolated area, and then it looks good. Alrighty, let me grab an Animal Crossing. There we go. Fill in that space. Yeah, all my deck was gonna go there and here. Alrighty, so back to Friday. I did that, and then there was one more kind of big thing. Okay, so what did I need to do with these full boxes? Okay, so these two are going to be for Saturday, and then this one can be for, actually no, I'm going to use the quarter box. So I am gonna give myself permission to use the third box now. So we'll actually white out this. Yeah, my whiteout's been kind of giving me trouble. You might have seen me struggle down here with it. I mean, I don't know if it's like super great quality. It's just a big whiteout. I don't know if there's like better brands out there for whiteout. I just happen to have these on hand, so, and I have 2 of them, so I'm going to use them up before I invest in better quality whiteout. Okay, so that third box is being used to mark Happy Day requests. So she started taking requests on Friday, early in the morning at like 8 o'clock my time, so I had to wake up for that, which is why I'm putting the alarm clock down. And I just placed an order with her and it hasn't arrived yet, like my very first order, so I'm kind of taking a gamble, but I think I do love her stickers. Like, looking at her shop, they're amazing. So I figure that it's probably pretty unusual for sticker shops that are that big to open up requests, so I made sure I was like first in line, at least on Facebook, and I figured Facebook would have less competition than Instagram, and I was right, I think. Because like I got on and like I think I was the second one to actually enter my request, because I took a little bit longer than the person before me to type it out, but like I could have been first, but it doesn't matter because I got my request in and she already actually made it. She drew it, hasn't made it into a sheet yet, but she will. And it was a snake, a Mojave ball python, like the one that I'm planning on getting, like the one that I have already done a sticker of myself for my shop on my snake care sheet. But like I said, I wanted more variety. So if I'm having a snake and I'm going to have her for 30 years because that's how long they live, I'm going to be marking a lot of things for her. So I want more variety in what stickers I can use to mark her stuff with. I don't want just my own and like maybe one other shop's, because I think I've only seen and saved one of their shop's snake stickers. So I wanted more representation for that. So I got her to do one, and I'm so happy because it looks really good. It actually looks like a Nagini, which is so funny. But I love Nagini too, so perfect. So I can't wait to get those stickers. And the ones that I actually ordered from her already. Cannot wait. They will be sent to my new place in California. So I don't know if they'll be there when I move. Maybe when I get back from Indiana, and hopefully before I go to North Carolina, they will be there. Alright, so the movie I watched here was Harry Potter 7 Part 1. I haven't watched Part 2 yet. That was the second time I'd seen Part 1, so I didn't remember much about it. And obviously I don't remember much of Part 2 either, because I've only seen that once as well. So I need to watch that, and then I'll finally finish off all my Harry Potter month to-dos. Because I was supposed to watch them all in that month, but didn't quite get to it. I watched 1 through 6, I believe. So I'm being really lazy about it. And then I took that brief respite to watch both Atlantises. Kind of doing things in whatever order I feel like at the time. I'm just making sure I get those flags down before I forget. Will this fit here? Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to try it anyway. Actually, is that one like even... Okay, which one is going to fit better? Is it going to be this one? Good enough, and I kind of like that layered effect. Although these are like so transparent, you can like totally see. Wait a minute, are these actually printed on a removable mat? Because that's what I use. I just realized that. That's so funny. And I'm kind of glad too, because I have been needing to reposition them. Alrighty, so that's all for Friday. That space, again, either washi or deco, whichever makes more sense at the time. So Saturday is a busy day, so I'm kind of glad that I left that completely blank. So let me start with my show, which was again The Office. And technically I did watch this every single day that I was at the house. I didn't watch any SpongeBob, which is what I usually do when I do pet sitting gigs. I'll watch that during lunch, and or breakfast, and I'll watch The Office during any other meal. But I really wanted to get through The Office season 8, and I really just want to finish The Office, so I went hardcore with that and just binged that all week. So that, and then also I did a ton of drawing and designing on Saturday, and I also binged YouTube while I did that. I need to really pare down my watch list, which started off at like 400 titles, and now it's at, well, I put some into different categories, but like the majority of them are still in the main watch list, and that's only like 180 videos now, so I really went through a ton. So I did that, and then I need to do my video games, so I'm gonna do that one, and then I'm just gonna stick on this one, even though it doesn't quite match. I don't have any more that line up to form a complete image. So there's that one, and then Animal Crossing, and then Minecraft. Animal Crossing's been doing a lot of Halloween events, so that keeps me playing. If not for that, honestly, I don't even think I would play that much. I would not still be playing if they didn't have events all the time. I mean, they're there for a reason. They're keeping me coming back. Alrighty, so the other thing I wanted to do was my Instagram post, which is for my haul, my second haul ever, which went up on Saturday. And I don't do hauls too often because I don't buy like tons of stuff like other people do. Although recently I have been buying a lot of character stickers. So I am going to have a pretty big haul coming up when all those come in. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a super regular thing. So that I need to grab my little camera icon for. Excellent. And this is getting to be a really long video. Oh well, sometimes it's like that. So there's that one, and then this was where I was going to use my 2 full boxes. One of them for drawing, one of them for designing, because those took up most of my time. Drawing took up most of it. When I sit down to draw, I like to do it, as much as I can until like everything's drawn for a certain, theme or sheet that I want to do. So this theme was fall. Those were the releases that went up yesterday, as of today, the day this video is coming out. So I went ahead and did those all at once. So I'm gonna grab a design image there, and then, oh, I know why I got out the this one, because I was gonna do drawing. Dang, that is the biggest sticker I have literally ever seen on one of my sheets. Thank God I have a Sticker Addict half sheet, which has smaller versions of all these stickers. Like the smaller version of this is like that big. It's like super itty bitty. But I am going to use this script here. Beautiful. See, that fits. That overlaps without being too bad. I have all these like stuff on here that I don't use. Like sticker sale. $2 Tuesday. I don't do that because like I don't think I've even bought anything on a $2 Tuesday yet. I don't know. All the stuff they put up for $2 is like stuff I normally wouldn't be interested in. I'm sure it's the inventory they want to to push, they want to sell. The one more thing I wanted to do, which was, what did I want to do for that? I guess I was going to use a laptop strip for that. I'm going to put it down here for some variety. And that is the Beautiful Planning live video, which was how to foil. So I learned some stuff from that, so that was kind of fun to watch. Wait just a darn minute. Where was that day where I said that there wasn't a lot and then there was a lot? I know I forgot to put something down. Wednesday. Yeah, that was the day I had all that space and I didn't even put down everything on that day. I'm so forgetful. How do I even function? What was that thing I said I need to print more of? Silhouettes. I'm gonna remember that. I promise. Anyway, Wednesday was trash day and I never worked on trash day, so I have this huge collection of trash stickers. And I only remembered it because I was at the new house, the house I was pet sitting at, and I heard the trash trucks going around. So I'm marking that on the washi. It's kind of sacrilegious, tainting washi that's so perfect and, you know, luxurious with a trash icon, but that's what I'm choosing to do. Alright, so that's everything on Saturday. So let's go finally into Sunday. Last day we made it. Alright, so that's all the TV icons there, but I think I took from another kit that I was gonna use. Bam. It is not quite the same color, but it'll do for my purposes. I say purposes instead of purposes. I've been doing that for years. Okay, and then another YouTube binge. So I'm going to grab the last laptop strip. Ugh, crooked. Gotta fix that because it's next to one that is not crooked, and if they're gonna be the same, they're gonna be the same. Better. Good enough. How these 2 days start off like exactly the same. Alright, and we are gonna add a book to the mix. So I took a break on Saturday to do all my drawing, but then got back into it. So I'm gonna take one of my yellow ones. The yellow and the orange look really close on this sheet. I know it, but as long as you know that one of them's yellow and one of them's orange, you can use them for their specific purposes. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to put down the design down here, and my design icon that I wanted to use is on the half sheet, which I don't have out right now, but I will add that later. And that's way off-centered. So I'll have to remember to add that in. Why is it still... Is it just like a short sticker? Or am I just really bad at placing it? I think it's a combination of both. Alrighty, so then that's for designing. And then I wanted to use this remaining washi to do the thing I usually do with video games, and I'm just going to add this strip in. For good measure. So we'll do another Animal Crossing there, and Minecraft right next to it. You know, I really hope I don't take up another video game because I'm not going to have room to put them all together. Alrighty, and one more thing I wanted to mark, which is my Etsy listing. So I'm going to use a big flag for this because I need to use up my big stickers, and forgot to white that out as usual. There we go. And then I'm finally going to be able to use my little Etsy icon from a freebie that I've been trying to use for weeks now, but it just never worked until this week. Bam. Perfect. The color scheme isn't even that bad either. All right. So let me just stick in some washi in places that desperately need it. And I might even overlap some deco over these, depending. This is probably going to be my most washi heavy week. Ooh, used up a whole sample there. I always think they're going to last longer than they do. So you think a 12-inch sample is like, oh, that's so many inches, that's going to last so long, considering a week is like, or one of these week boxes is like only 1.5 inches. But then you use some for bottom washi for 1 week and like that's it. That's all you get. Alright, no, I was gonna do a fun thing, but I'm not gonna do a fun thing. Just gonna stick it in here because I need to use it because I paid for it. Excellent. And then, yeah, so after this, I think I will probably just put in more deco. Hang on. I'm gonna grab this last light gold glitter header and put it up here. Is there anything else I can use these for? I'm gonna do a little flag overlapping here because I want to use these little flags. I'm not gonna use them for anything else. And they look cute like that. I like that. And then we'll do the yellow one here. It's like barely a yellow. It's like a creamy yellowy brown. There's like a lot of colors in there. All right, clean day is next week, or this current week. Today I did all the cleaning when I left the house. I don't think there's anything else I can put. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and put in all the deco. I'm gonna put in the missing sticker here, and I'm gonna write in it, and then I will show you the finished spread when I'm done, right at the end of this video. So I know it was a super long plan with me. Thanks so much for watching if you made it this far. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, share, that would be amazing, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao.